built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
All right, welcome to Refuse to Lose, a Super Bowl special. All right, I got my man David with me, co-host. How you doing, Dave?
I'm all right, Joe. You know it. How you doing today, sir?
Doing great, doing great. So David's no stranger to the show. He's been on a few times. All right, he's a co-host today. And look, before we get started, first of all, thanks everybody that's on right now. We really appreciate that. Make sure you follow that ticker that's scrolling in the bottom. Like this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's very vital. All right, because we're looking for some subscribers. So click that subscribe button. Also, share with somebody so they can come on and they can watch along with us live. Use that comment section. We can see the comments. We're going to post them up. As you can see, the first comment we're about to post up, all right? We can see all the comments. All right, so we're going to show them on the screen. So participate with us, communicate with us. We really appreciate that. So look, like I said, Super Bowl special week, right? And we got a few guests coming through like we have been this whole week. And our first guest we got coming on is one of my good friends, man. He's like a brother to me. You know, we got my man LB Shan in the house. How you doing, Lamar?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Feeling great, man. How y'all doing?
What's up, LBZ?
Doing great. My man got the Black History. Both of y'all representing Black History Month. It's crazy how they only give us, 28 days, but it's all good. Sometimes 29, but hey, we'll take it. All right, it's better.
Hey, yeah. I'll tell you.
But we're gonna kick it off, man. Lamar is a huge sports fan himself. He's very knowledgeable about the game. So before we get into your favorite team, because he got two favorite football teams, we're gonna dig into both of them. But my bad, you got three. With the third one?
The Vikings, man. Randy Moss.
Oh yeah, the Vikings. The Vikings. Okay, Captain Kirk and crew, right? All right. So look, let's start off with the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, we got two teams, man. One team dug into the free agency, got some gold from there, and some people dug into the draft and got gold from there, right? They meet up in the Super Bowl. Who do you got, Lamar? You got the Rams or the Bengals?
All right. So I mean, this is gonna be a good one, right? I really think it's gonna be a good one right here. But here's my prediction. All right, I'm gonna go through the scenario real quick, and then I get to the point. All right. So here's what I think is about to happen. Right. Here's what I think is about to happen. I think it's going to start off similar to how you had the AFC Championship game, also how the Rams played the Bucks. So the Rams are going to put a lot of pressure on Joe Burrow. The offensive line obviously needs to improve. So I can see the Rams going up in the first half. They might even be up by like 3 touchdowns or so. But, right, what's going to happen is Joe Burrow's always cool, calm, and collected. So eventually they're going to make some adjustments, right? They're going to start to chip away at that lead, come back. But I think at the very end, it's just going to be a little bit too much. They're going to run out of time. So they're going to lose somewhere between 3 and 10 points. And I think the Rams going to take it home and get it done.
Okay, your man got the whole analysis ready. The whole breakdown. Okay, so you see something similar to the Chiefs game, but
right, the Rams are pulling out, the same way versus the Bucks.
Okay, true that. True that. True that. All right, cool. That makes sense. All right, cool. I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with
Yeah.
that. So you run with the Rams. So far we got. I think it was tied 3-3. So now the Rams are up 4-3. And Dave, we're gonna get your pick at the end of the show. So make sure you're ready for that. All
I'm
right.
ready.
All right. So let's talk about your favorite team, man. The Commanders. Let's talk about that.
So, w- first of all, uh, you know, finally you guys have a name. Just watching the football team. But what do you think about the name? What do you like it? Do you love it? What's what's going on with the Commanders now?
Yeah, you know what? At first, when I first heard the name, I was like, talking about commercials. At first, I looked at the name, I was like, you know what? This kind of corny, man. They should have picked the Red Wolves. They should have picked the Red Tails of the Warriors.
Red
But
Tails.
as right, and so as I started hearing the name more, and I started repeating it, and they actually give a breakdown of why they chose that name, it actually makes sense now. And like Joe mentioned before, one of his videos, and I was thinking the same way. Everybody got used to saying Washington football team, right? They were used to just saying that.
I know I
So
did.
everybody is going to get used to it eventually. It's the same. I give you another perfect example in the NBA, right? I like everybody that's from the DMV area. So KD, they were the Supersonics. The very next year, they went to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I had people saying, "Man, y'all team sound like a WNBA team." I said, "What you said?" I said, "All right, look, they're gonna be like that though." And what happened? A couple years later, they in the finals. So everybody's gonna get used to it eventually. So I like it. I'm with it, and I think as long as they, make the right decisions, because I like Rivera. As long as Snyder stays out of the way, we'll be fine. Because the name is really not where it's at. It's how you gonna perform when you get on the field.
Yes, sir.
That's true. I know. I also heard that y'all were actually going after a couple quarterbacks this offseason too, and a good wide receiver. So, having the Commanders, and if you get one of those top two quarterbacks that I've been here, I don't think Brady's coming back to go to Washington.
We don't want Brady, man.
Nah.
But I did hear that it's possible that y'all might go after Aaron Rodgers and
Russ
Russ.
and
Man,
Deshaun.
can I
And
say something real quick about that?
go ahead.
Now, here's the thing. I might have an unpopular take on this, but unless we can get one of them without giving up 3 first-round picks and a player, I don't want them. Because what's going to happen is, especially if it's Russ, I like both of them.
Yeah.
But if we get Russell Wilson, we have to give up 3 first-round picks and Deron Payne, right? Then essentially we have overpaid. We literally paid 6 first-round draft picks, a second round, and Payne, because we gave up that to get RG3. We got Russell Wilson in the third freaking round of the same draft.
Wow.
So no, they do not need to give up all that. Don't sell the mortgage, mortgage your whole future twice. Don't get excited like that. The team is moving in the right direction. Don't fall for fool's gold.
That's a great take, Lamar. That ain't no unpopular. That's a good one. Now look, get me wrong, Lamar. I'll give up 3 first rounders for Deshaun Watson. I mean, that's me personally. I look, listen, I forget all the field stuff. I get it. Let's just say that's not going on. All right. Football wise, I would get it up for Deshaun Watson. He's still young. He's in his prime still.
Yeah. No, I like Deshaun Watson. Yeah, I like Deshaun Watson. I like them since at Clemson. If the off the field allegations, if that can get smoothed out, yeah, I'm definitely all for that because he's a winner. He just needs a winning squad to help him.
Yeah, and we're not part of the right organization, but all right, let's go on to your other team, right? So you are a Las Vegas Raiders fan. You gotta go to one of those games in Vegas too, Stadium nice. But okay, so you a Raiders fan. Crazy year for the Raiders. You feel me with the John Gruden situation?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You got the wide receiver. I forgot his name. What's his name again? The receiver that got into
Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs had deep threat. He got into it. He had an issue situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then y'all got out to a hot start. Y'all were actually leading y'all division, and then it was y'all and the Chargers, and then the Chiefs blew past y'all. But y'all end up making the playoffs, beating the Chargers, which is dope, but losing in the first round. So And then people were questioning is Derek Carr coming back. I hear that Josh McDaniels said they're keeping him. So y'all just got Josh McDaniels. And, his history, you feel me? Like with the Broncos, what he did with the Broncos, this black quarterback carousel thing going on, right? This thing this
Right.
so let's talk about that, like about that hire. How you feel about that Josh McDaniels hire?
So there's some mixed feelings about it. I mean, if we're just talking about from a football standpoint, an offensive mind. I mean, he's in that category of genius when it comes to being an offensive mind. You look at Matt LaFleur, you look at McVay, you look at Kyle Shanahan, all which came from Washington, by the way. But wonder why
Sorry,
we couldn't
me.
figure that one out. But yeah, I mean, offensive mind. I like what he would probably be able to do. Now, here's the thing, though, right? Just like you mentioned, this black head coaching carousel that's going on. Now, does he really deserve this opportunity? I would say probably no, because here's the thing. If you already have been caught cheating, when you were with the Broncos,
Yeah.
and then you were about to, I think, take the job with the Colts, I think.
Yeah,
And
and them and went back.
Yeah, send the facts. I mean, how you accept the job and then say, oh, yeah, I forgot, I'm not coming. Like, how you going to do that at the last second? Any black black head coach that did that, they would not have another head coaching job, period.
Nope.
No.
So, yeah.
This is an HBCU in college.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, it's mixed feelings about it. I mean, we'll see what happens, though.
Yeah, I'm with that, though, man, because the dude got caught recording the defensive signals. And then his whole team fired him because they said that's not how he rolling. And then, like you said, the coach offered him a job, went through the whole process and everything. And it was like, you know what? I'm good. Do facts. Right? He ain't had a decency to call him, So,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. But how do you feel about the Raiders next year?
Overall, I mean, I don't see there being like a huge jump. I haven't really paid attention to see where we stand with picks or anything like that, because that's going to really determine a lot. But I mean, Derek Carr is solid. Like I said, I think the offense is going to be fine because the offense has a running game. You can pass. The defense, the only thing I feel good about is really the line, with Crosby. But other than that, I mean, the secondary's trash. There's nobody that's really making noise from the linebacker standpoint at this point, what I've seen. But
Denzel Perryman, not too bad.
I mean, hey, we if people are not making, I don't know if they made a pro. If they're not making Pro Bowls or All Pro, then that's nothing to get too excited about. So we'll see.
Yeah,
You came from the U. That's the only reason why I said that.
Hey, the U all day. We can represent the U all day.
All right, cool. All right, Lamar, man, we really appreciate you coming on here for real. Blessing the mic, blessing the stage, and yeah, man, you spoke some facts today. So, especially with that Russell Wilson theory, that's true. I didn't even think about that. We could have drafted him. And it's crazy. He beat us in the playoffs that same year.
Absolutely. Look, if you look at that same draft, I'm telling you, as a Washington fan, it will upset you. But go back to that draft and look.
Yeah, but I thought we made a good pick. It was just, the coaching situation to me. So, but yeah, all right, LB, appreciate you, man. Stay safe out here. All right.
All right, sir.
All right, let's get it.
Peace out.
All right, that's Lamar B. Shannon. Hey, by the way, Lamar can rap too. Lamar is a beast on the top of the dome too. Only a few people I know that can do it. Yeah, he got a lot of bars off the top though. Our rating. So before we move forward, y'all, and bring our next guest up, like I said, follow that ticker, y'all. Right, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share with somebody so they can come on, join us. Use that comment section. We can see all the comments you guys bring in, and keep on communicating. We appreciate that. Also, guys, few things we want to talk about. We have a competition. We have a Super Bowl challenge. So once you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you are already in the challenge. All right. So all you got to do is basically send me the total points of the Super Bowl, the total yards of the Super Bowl winner, Super Bowl MVP. Winner gets $300. All right. So now we're gonna do it a Price is Right way. So if it's over the number, you pick a number that's over, like the total yards. If they end up with 500 yards, you say 500 to 1, but you were the closest. you automatically get an X right there because it's over the number. So it got to be exactly the number or under. All right. So send me that, all that good stuff. Now next Wednesday. So like I said, Wednesday, y'all. Going forward, we're no longer doing the specials on Thursday. It's gonna be every Wednesday. All right, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. So next Wednesday, we're doing a GOAT debate: LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. All right.
I
So
got it.
the thing
Choke it
is, yeah, LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. So, uh, if you feel as though LeBron James is the GOAT, hop on and let's debate, y'all. All right. I'm Team Jordan all day. All right. So I think it's the easiest debate I could possibly do. So if you don't want to come on, I understand because you know you understand. You understand Jordan's the GOAT. But if you truly believe in your heart that LeBron is the GOAT, hop on. Don't be afraid. Hop on. Let me know. My social media platforms are on the bottom. Check it out. Joe Never Lose. Hit me up. Let me know if you want to get on. And last but not least, ain't got nothing to do with football. My mother have a book out, guys, on Amazon right now. It's called Cotton Candy Skies. If you have a child, buy the book. It's a very simple book for them to read, for you to read to them. Hey, it could be a bedtime story every night, all right? So she got more coming out, but right now we got this. It's only $10. Cop that book. Shoot, cop it for yourself, all right? Or just buy it because it's my mother, all right? So yeah, that's that. All right, so now we're gonna bring up our next special guest, y'all. Our next special guest is my guy, right? It's my guy. We got my man DJ. Got Darrell up here, guys. So look, Darrell, man, is what, mentor, brother, friend. He was actually in my wedding. All right, he was actually in my wedding. He got this joke. He always said he would have been the best man, but I got too many brothers. All right, but he actually had a wedding. I was in his wedding, so it's a good friend. We talk a lot still to this day. And he's a sports fanatic too. He got some knowledge too. All right. So we going to kick it off. Matter of fact, first off, how you doing, Daryl?
What up? What up? What up, man? Thanks for allowing me to be on your show, man. I love the growth. Love seeing. I was here from the jump. Seeing how to grow. Just seeing the development. Appreciate you, my guy David. What's up, man? Good to see you.
What's up, DJ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So look, it was actually crazy, y'all. When I first started, I used to record in my mother's car, right? Cause I wasn't home. I was in Maryland. And Daryl was like, man, just come over, man. Record in my basement. So his basement was a studio for a while. All right. So yeah, he was there from the beginning. So look, DJ, let's get right to it. All right. Let's talk about some sports. We got the Super Bowl coming up. Who you got, man? I want to know who you got. I want to know what's in your brain. You got Joe Burrow in the crew or Matthew Stafford in the crew?
Now, I do believe the Rams are the better team overall. But I think that the storyline is the whole Cinderella story. Joe Burrow, 2 years, first person to do it, young. It just the writing's on the wall, for him to do it. I don't know if the NFL and everybody love OBJ as much as they would love the story of Joe Burrow. You know what I mean? I do think the Rams are going to edge. I think it's going to be a chippy fight. So I want to see OBJ get that ring. I want to see Odell get the ring. I feel like the writing's on the wall for the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to steal that one.
Okay. All right. I know I didn't prepare you for this, but who you think if the Bengals win, you got Joe Burrow getting an MVP?
Yeah, he got yeah. It's again, it's a Cinderella story.
Yeah,
man. And the media, everybody loves the Cinderella story. I think it's just the perfect Cinderella story. If they win, he's gonna get it hands down. I mean, who else would they give it to on that team?
Mm-hmm. Unless Jamar Chase have a crazy game again.
Yeah.
but if he does, it because then Joe Burrow will have good numbers too. So Joe Burrow will get it. But that'll be crazy. Like you said, he won a Heisman, you know what I mean? With national championship. First year, full year, go to the Super Bowl, win, and crazy, right? That's a crazy resume. All right. I think David, he lagging over there on the video. There you go. All right. Your video lagging a little bit. All right. I didn't know you was playing the mannequin challenge and that. I didn't know what he was doing. A second. All right. So yeah, let's talk about this team. This team, man, with the new name. Let's talk about that real quick.
So being from the DMV and hearing from the last 2 years that you're the team with no name. How do you feel now about the new name for the Washington Commander?
Dude, I don't think it's a bad name. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, bro, the problem is the world hates change. Everybody was clowning Washington when they were called a football team. We got used to calling them the Washington football team. Okay, and now everybody's like, man, they should go back to the Washington football team. It's like y'all hated that a year ago, and now y'all saying go back. So many people hate to. And let's be real, it is not the worst name in sports history. I think Lamar said it earlier. Like, come on, that's really worse than the Thunder. Like, we just got used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really worse than the Thunder. Like, it's not Thunder, Thunderbolts. It's Thunder, right? Okay. You think it's worse than the Orlando Magic? You know what I'm saying? Like that team called Magic. Like you think of like this should be Harlem Globetrotters called Magic or something like that. You know, it's not the worst team. There are plenty teams with worse names, and I mean, I think it'll have a dope ring to it. You know what I mean? Like take command. You know, hashtag. I don't know. I just think that people get used to it. Everybody just hates change. It just gives Washington another reason to be the butt of another joke. You know,
exactly.
But here's the thing: the Washington Commanders are the only team in NFL history to be undefeated. So there's history for you. You didn't even know that. They're the only NFL team to be undefeated, never lost a game. We'll see how long that lasts.
Exactly right. I know, right? They starting the winning streak. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah,
we are the only team that's undefeated.
Never lost a game.
That's crazy. But you go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you good. You the guest.
Okay, now I'll just say. I mean, the reality is this: that with a new name, I mean, I never wish anything bad on anybody, right? But with a new name, we might as well go ahead and just have everything new. You know, a new owner, all right? Because
I think that's where you need to start at it.
Let's be real. You know, so I mean, with the allegations, I'm not saying I want him to get in trouble. I'm just saying if he did get in trouble, I wouldn't feel bad for him. You know what I mean? So,
and you know what's funny? He hired his own private law team to investigate his case.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. It popped up my phone. I was like, what? That's how you know you got money. He told the NFL, "Don't worry, we got investigators on it. We got our own investigation."
Like,
that's how you audit your own taxes. Tell the IRS, "Don't worry, I'm auditing my taxes for y'all."
Hey, that was so funny. But now you're right though about the name change, man. Like you said, the football team is not a good name. It's a football team. So I get that, but people are like, man, yeah, they should just stick with the football team. I'm like, what? Like, and then like you said, it ain't the worst name. Like I know when I be on Twitter, right, and I'm like trying to hashtag, you got like, you know, the Pacers, the Warriors, you know what I mean, the Lakers, and I put Thunder. I'm like Thunder. I was like, oh, no S at the end of the like it's the only name in team history I think that has no S at the end. Like,
Magic, the Orlando Magic.
Oh yeah, Magic. And then people might say it's Orlando Magic because of
Miami Heat too.
Well, we are Commanders because we are in DC. It's leadership, the military. I mean, it's a reason for the name. So, yeah, it's a good name. All right, so look, let's talk about the NBA. I've been dying to hear your thoughts on this topic right here. All right, because you know how I feel. I know. I think everybody know how I feel about it. So the Nets. It's for the Nets. The Nets got a lot of drama. It's drama from the outside. I don't believe the drama is as deep as it is inside, in my opinion. I think the media is hyping the situation up because that's what they do. That's their job. So first, talk to me about this Kyrie situation. Let's talk about that first. When I just saw a report that they might lift the mandate.
Yeah.
And people kill Kyrie for being a quote unquote bad teammate, stuff like that. Yes. Talk about that real quick.
So I believe if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. Right. And so Kyrie took a stance, and you know, at the end of the day, it's the strongest will win. And he stood on it, and guess what? It's working in his favor. And then what's crazy is that the New York mayor, if I'm not mistaken, I think used to sit on the board or used to be a president of the Nets at some point, something like that.
I don't know. That's true. That's crazy.
So you see what I'm saying? Because
inside trading.
You see what I'm saying? So it's a new mayor. So you think about that. I mean, it's going to work in his favor. So so let's just say that the mandate does get lifted, because remember the a Senate or Congress or whatever block, from the top, right? So it's going to trickle down where the mandate's going to be lifted. Well, let's just say it's lifted.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean that puts the Nets back in a favored position. I mean, obviously they got a lot of work to do with the Bucks. I mean, they're looking unstoppable right now, but it puts them back in the talks of, can they get a ring? Because now Kyrie can play, and that was the main issue that everybody's saying that Harden has, is that Kyrie being a part-time player.
Mm-hmm.
So if that mandate's lifted right around after, they're talking about like after the All-Star break towards the end of the month, I don't know. And then KD comes back after the All-Star break from his little injury. I don't know, bro. Like, it's a different ball game. I doubt we'll see another losing streak like we see with the Nets right now.
Yeah, we ain't gonna see another 9-game losing streak. Not with Kyrie being able to play full time and KD coming back. They're not gonna lose 9 games in a row.
Scary hours, bro.
Man, people forget that last year they barely played, and when they got to the playoffs, they were unstoppable, even against the Bucks. The reason why they lost to the Bucks because they got hurt. But without James Harden, with Kyrie, they were going to beat them 4-1. But then Kyrie got hurt. So people be tripping, man. Like they on this losing streak without their full squad. So I'm with you, man. Like they're gonna be good. And I hope they win. I'm not even that fan. I just hope they win. So these Kyrie haters can look stupid for real. Because everybody, man, beating on Kyrie the whole year for standing for what he believes. It's a vaccine, y'all.
Right.
You're not telling this dude to take an aspirin pill. You're telling him to put a vaccine in his body that he don't believe in. Leave that man alone. Like, God, leave. Basketball is not everything. He gonna have to retire one day. Like, God, leave.
You know what I'm saying? And even Shaq came out and said, I don't know if y'all heard Shaq. He was talking about it. He was basically saying, nobody should be forced to do something that they don't want to do. I mean, look, at the grand end of the day, do what you need to do, what you believe, right? But, bro, like, why if they just push people to eat healthy, eat,
Facts.
exercise, eat right, push that just as much, the world will be a good place regardless, but yeah.
That ain't gonna happen. Especially not in America. They want you to get unhealthy. That's what they want you to do.
They make money off that.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's a whole rabbit hole that we can dive into, but we can keep it to sports. Because I got a whole stats on that. We'll keep it to sports. But I think it's gonna work out on Kyrie's favor. I just believe it's gonna work out in his favor. And let's be real, he's not the only unvaccinated player in the NBA. Nope. The media make it seem like that. He's not the only one.
Was it Bradley? Bradley Bill's not vaccinated either.
It's only because of New York. Only because of New York mandate that they had, and of course, Kyrie. It's kind of like y'all remember how the media was on Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? Like they create a narrative behind the player, and the media just runs with that. That's all it really is.
Yeah, man. The media is toxic, man. And real quick before you roll out, I want to say this too. Andrew Wiggins, right? It's funny. Andrew Wiggins didn't want to get vaccinated, but he had to play. When he got his vaccination, he said, I felt forced. Everybody said, nobody asked you to do that. Nobody put the needle in your body, blah, blah. But when he didn't want to do it, they bashed the mess out of him. So he was forced, for real. But when it is crazy. Now Kyrie is not being forced, quote unquote. He getting bashed in the head by that going sledgehammer by the whole media. So,
he ain't fold. Salute to him because he ain't fold.
Exactly.
That's how. If anything, they can say what they want about his career. They can say, you never know what kind of Kyrie you're gonna get. He stood for something. He didn't fold when the pressure was on him. He was willing to give it all up, and I respect him for that. I tip my hat to him on that. He will always have my respect for that. It
all worked out for him, man. So
it always works out.
Exactly. All right. So appreciate you, DJ, for coming on, man. Blessing the mic, spitting your knowledge. Awesome. And we gotta get you on. On an hour show. All right. So let's get ready for that. Let's get ready. You and Lamar, so I get y'all back on. But yeah, appreciate you, man. Stay safe. Keep going. Keep doing your thing.
You too, bro. Appreciate it.
All right. And you got to roll too, right there, David? You got to go too. So, yeah.
But
my
pick for the Super Bowl, I'm also picking the Bengals as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm picking the Bengals. I'm picking the Bengals because of Joe Burrow. And Jamar Chase. For some reason, I just think it's going to go in their favor.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Okay,
I'm rooting for OBJ, but I think the Bengals are gonna take it.
let's get it. All right, so we got 5 Bengals and 4 Rams. 5 Bengals and 4 Rams. All right, y'all. So look, before we bring our next speakers, I said speakers. I'm like I'm in a daggone event. All right, our next guest. All right. First, I want you guys to follow that ticker in the bottom. Like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's very important. Also, share it with somebody so they can come on and join us on this live show right now. Also, guys, lose my train of thought. We have a few things going on. Guys. First thing is a competition. All right. The competition is subscribe. Once you subscribe, you're in the competition. Super Bowl challenge. Send me the total points of the Super Bowl, the total yards, Super Bowl winner, Super Bowl MVP. Winner gets $300 cash out to them immediately. All right. We're going to do it a Price is Right style. So if your number goes over, then it's an X right there. It got to be either the exact number or under. And the closest will win that category, of course. All right. So that's important. Also, next Wednesday, guys, like I said Wednesday, because we're no longer doing the weekly. See, the Super Bowl special is Monday through Thursdays, every day this week except for Friday. But every week we do a special with guests. Every Wednesday. This Wednesday, we're going to have a Jordan versus LeBron debate. Now, look, I'm Team Jordan. Jordan's the GOAT. If you think otherwise, let me know and we can debate. It could be multiple people. It could be, I don't care how many it is. I think this is the easiest debate I can ever do. All right. Now, if you do not reach out, I get it because you get it. Jordan's the GOAT. You agree with me. We on the same page. But you feel as though LeBron's ready to go, let me know and we can talk about it. All right. And last but not least, guys, my mom just came out with a book. This has nothing to do with sports, but I'm going to support my mother, right? So my mother's got a book out right now called Cotton Candy Skies. So make sure y'all check that out. It's on Amazon. All right, Amazon. And yeah, guys, it's on. Am I froze out? I'm tripping. I think I am, right? It's on Amazon. You can go cop it. All right. It's $10. The book is $10. You can read it for your children. You can read it for yourself. Matter of fact, it's a good book. Very simple book. All right. So let's make sure we straight. Hold on a second, guys. All right, let's see what's going on. There we go. I don't know what just happened. I'm still freezing up. I don't know what the word is going on. But we're gonna make sure. Give me a second, guys. There we go. All right. I don't know what just happened. So we back though. All right. The devil is a lie. All right, here we go, guys. Look, so we're gonna bring up our guest speakers. All right. Very excited about this group right here. All right. And let me bring them up one by one. You got Ford on the line. I'm gonna bring my man Dennis up first. Okay, got Trey. Okay. Dave. Okay. Got the whole squad up here. Y'all deep.
Yo,
what's good, bro?
Yo,
What's up? How y'all doing?
Good, man. Thanks for having us on, man.
Of course. I think it crashed because so many of y'all at the same time. All right. but yeah, I really appreciate y'all for taking the time out to do this. You know, it means a lot. Dennis is a good friend of mine, Cottrell too. I know both of them. And yeah, I kind of knew Dennis gonna come on though. I knew he was gonna get y'all on because that's how cool he is, you know. So I appreciate y'all for making the effort though. I really do.
no problem, man.
So look, guys, we got Seek and Find Project. Y'all can check them out on all music platforms. All right, music is great. A gospel band. All right, so me and my wife was actually cranking y'all music before we got on this thing. All right, my wife, she's a big gospel like a huge fan. But like matter of fact, she just went to a concert. I forgot the name of the band. But if you guys have something live going on, definitely let me know. My wife would love to go something like that. You know, so yeah, definitely support you guys. But before we start, just real quick, introduce yourselves to everybody so people can be familiar for who you guys are.
Go ahead, Dennis. You brought us on.
Okay, all right, cool. So my name is Dennis Garland Jr. I am So the name of our group is the Signifying Project, and I am a music director in the group. I sing and I play the keyboard as well.
Okay. Let's go, Trail.
Kentrell Harris, aka 1 million for the Bills Mafia, representing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'll play keys, do a little bit, rep the Bills wherever I go. That's what I do.
Bill's mouth. He builds up over there. God,
you already know.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I'm my name Dave. I sing with Seeking Fine, and I'm from Southeast, and I believe in everything home team.
Let's get it, Commanders, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
No question.
Let's go.
That was a shot.
Hey, what's up? My name is Darrell. I'm the founder of the Seeking Fine Project and the drummer. And I do believe DC stands for Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, sir. All right, cool. Yeah. Dennis already gave me a little preview of y'all. You know, he told me who y'all like and everything and all that stuff. So we definitely prepared for today. So but first, I want to hear about this group. All right. Let's tell the people at home real quick. I know Darron, you said that you started a group, you're the founder. Dennis told me that earlier today. Let's talk about how this group actually came into form.
Man, this group came to form as a result of just my upbringing on my mom's side. They are like really heavy in quartet, especially in the DMV area. And I lost my uncle. My uncle had transitioned. So I was trying to start a band and just to show tribute to him. We can kind of do some gigs here and there. So I got a group of guys together that was from all different facets of music. So when I ended up putting the group together, it became like a gold mine. Like we did a gig, we put a single out, Jesus, You All I Need. And from that point, it really just went crazy, literally. We had so many gigs on the calendar, so many opportunities. We've performed on TV One. We've done the Capitol. Then it was the Verizon Center. That was the Capital One Arena. We're the first gospel quartet to perform at Blues Alley. We've done Fox 5. We've traveled as far as Chicago. We've been to all down at North Carolina, South Carolina, all through Georgia. We've done a lot, man, but that's pretty much how this group came about, man.
Let's get it, man. I like that. Some success right there. You know, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I know y'all do be touring. I remember Dennis, he be posting y'all tour dates and stuff. Y'all be doing that. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. So you basically had a vision. Something happened in your life. You lost a loved one, and then you had a vision, and then you found some fellas that can follow you in that vision. That's all it takes.
Yeah,
that's good. All right, cool. So look, we're gonna dig back into y'all group, but let's talk about some sports, man. Let's talk about some sports. All right. So he told me y'all know about y'all sports. That's what Dennis was telling me. All right. So before we dig into y'all teams, let's talk about the Super Bowl. I don't know who want to go first. Just give me y'all Super Bowl winners and give me like a brief reason why you picked them.
All right, I'll go first. I'm going with Cincinnati, man.
Okay.
And I believe Cincinnati's going to do it, man, because Joe Burrow, man, the dude is incredible. He's young, and I just believe Matt Stafford pulled through Cincinnati defense. Their defense is tough, and Matt is not mobile at all. So I'm going to have to go with the Beagles.
Okay, the underdogs. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to. I love the Bengals. I think Burrow is nice. I love the connection with him and Chase. It's a dope thing. I do think they're going to lose, though.
I like the setup.
Yeah, no, because I feel like the Rams are going to win for a couple of reasons. That Von Miller, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey package that they have on the defensive side, I think they're going to be that of heightened balls. And also the connection that Matthew has with like Cooper Kupp, him alone, his route running and stuff like that, they're like they're like Burrow and Chase in a sense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like they run routes together, like outside of practice and all that kind of stuff. So like their energy together, I think the Rams, they just have too many weapons to lose.
Yeah, man. It's funny because Chase and Burrow got the connection from college. Matthew
Yeah,
Stafford and Cooper Kupp just got together, and you would have thought they've been together like you would have thought that was Calvin Johnson out there. the way he playing.
it'll throw you off.
Yeah,
All right,
man. For me, I'm gonna definitely go Rams, and reason being is because Joe Burrow has I saw a stat that said he had 51 sacks, and he's had over 200. He's had over 200 hits this year. Now, when they faced the Tennessee Titans, he was sacked like 9 times.
It was a record.
Yeah, it was a record. So now you're going up against the best defensive line in the business.
But they still won.
No. Look. Hey, at the end of the day, you can get to the quarterback, but you got to get the man on the ground, right? Aaron Donald is a man's man. Okay, the guy got Hercules strength. So if he gets to Joe Burrow, it's a wrap. Again, Joe Burrow has not seen a defensive line like the Rams. You know what I mean? So and again, the Rams, they got offensive power. OBJ is killing right now. I mean, he hasn't had a lot of touchdowns, but he has had more yards per catch. And first downs. So he's been a huge contributor. Matt Stafford is on a roll right now. Their defense is playing lights out. So I mean, I love the Bengals offense. I like what they're doing, but for me, I got to go with Dave and probably every other smart person. Go with the Rams, man.
Yeah. Odell make them momentum plays, bro. He make them plays that shift the momentum of the whole game. Like
he does.
Like first downs, and M. Jones just shift everything.
No, you're right. He like outside of Cooper Kupp, he's been a biggest playmaker.
Yeah.
Biggest playmaker by far. I think he had 2 back-to-back 100-yard games. You know what I mean? So he's coming to his own.
And he threw a pass.
Ain't there? Yeah. He can do it all.
We're gonna triple crown it and go with the Rams.
Okay.
Like everybody said, it's like I put like this. I guess the Cincinnati Bengals defense has been playing good, but that's not their strength. You know what I'm saying? Like Rams is solid on both sides of the ball. Like you literally got 3 people that you got to worry about on different levels of the Rams. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they got OBJ, that just opened the door for Cooper Kupp because he could be a distraction, even though he's not killing like he used to in New York when he had to. Now he can just play his part and it's like, oh, I'm gonna be a decoy and send somebody else somewhere else and let Cooper Kupp. It's like they playing off each other. And plus experience matters. You know what I'm saying? Even though Chase and Burrow, they got a connection from college, they still rookies. They ain't been in this position before. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in the Bengals in 30 years has been in this position. You know what I'm saying?
How many playoff games have Matt Stafford even played in his life, bro? Like, are you kidding me right now? Okay. How many playoff games have Matt Stafford played?
He's a vet, though.
You talking about experience?
He's a vet, though.
Wow.
He's a vet, though. You can't blame him on his team. He was on the Detroit Lions. They ain't been nothing since Barry left.
Hey, Trill, ask him this question.
There you go.
Who is on the Bengals defense? Can you name any of them?
Nobody. Marvin Lewis?
It doesn't matter. They played in the Super Bowl.
Huh?
That's not my team.
That's not my team. Defense, Marvin.
Don't ask me pop quiz about teams that I don't like, okay?
But look, on the Rams. On the Rams, I mean, you can go Aaron Donald.
Bro, that don't matter. In regular season, people was getting in their grill. How many sacks Aaron Donald got in the playoffs?
That's true.
Come on, let's be real. Let's not wait till they get to the Super Bowl and act like they all world beaters. Now, oh my God, they have Aaron Donald. But they had him all season. They was getting tore down.
That's true. And look what happened.
Stop it. But right now, but he can't be tore down if Aaron Donald is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year, bro. So you can't
that's
say
fine, but let's talk playoffs. How many sacks Aaron Donald got in the playoffs?
Hey, Ron, here's what I'll say to how many sacks he got in the playoffs, right? Aaron Donald, whether he get like sacks or not, he changes the game. You feel me?
Yeah, he does.
Like the attention that he requires. It's like even if he go to a game, right, and he don't get no sacks, I promise you that somebody else on the line got sacks because it's 2 and 3 people. Like, yeah,
he draws double team.
He required attention all season, and San Francisco beat him twice.
Where's San Francisco at now?
But
where are they?
But look though, to
Never mind.
defend Aaron, right? The Rams, y'all talking about the sack and the quarterback. What about the run game? Because Joe Michigan is third in the league in rushing. And Cincinnati is probably the best team in the league on the screen game. So you want to bring that pass all you want, they're gonna tear you up in the screen game.
Yes,
and
they
Aaron
got
Donald not great in the run game.
Burrow's going to sit in the pocket for maybe 3 seconds. He's going to get the ball out of his hands. Sorry, pause.
Yeah, and like you said, then he got sacked 9 times and still pulled away. One thing about Joe Burrow, you're not going to rattle him. That's one thing about him. And it's one thing y'all said about experience. That might be a good thing for the Bengals. They hard hit it. They have nothing to lose right now. They haven't been here before, so they playing with house money. When the Rams got all the pressure,
They got a free day off Monday, whether they win or lose. They got a free day off.
Yeah, but I like this though. Yeah, look at y'all. See, that's good to get all y'all on the same time. Y'all here debating like I don't know what. I like that. I appreciate that.
We do this all day.
I can tell.
I
can tell. All right, so let's talk about this new name, the Commanders. All right, we got 2 Washington fans on there. We got Dave.
We are Commanders.
Right?
The mighty Commanders.
Oh man, that was embarrassing. Somebody should have report that account as spamming. You know, like I was so mad I saw that Instagram post. All right, so David and Dennis, what y'all think about the name?
I'm cool with the name. I mean, it's a name. I feel like all my life we've been the Redskins, so they could have changed the name to literally anything, and it would have been weird. Like if you change the name to something, like people was like, I would have been cool if it was the Red Wolves or whatever. Like it was like, no, it was gonna be weird then too. Like it was gonna be weird regardless for me. So like when they said that we was announcing the name, I already knew it was gonna be weird. So the name is the name. It's gonna grow. I mean, everybody has the jokes and stuff now because it's a new name. But like, there's a lot of stupid names in the NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dumb names. We just weren't there when they came out. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Browns. We calling y'all a color? Like what? You know what I'm saying? So
and look, their helmet is not even brown; it's orange.
Yeah, like it's dumb. It's all stupid.
With a stripe. Right, like a streak in draws. So you got a streak in your helmet, like some streak in draws. And the thing is, like with Dave, it is different. But for me, I actually like the name. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the reality of it is, how many good names are actually left? I mean, everything has literally been taken. How many sports teams are there? Even if you go on a college level, there's so many mascots, teams. People are using the same names over and over and over and over again. I mean, I like the Commanders. Like you know, somebody said before on the news, and I liked it. It made sense. Right? It made so much sense. I used it in another chat, and they probably thought I was smart, right? You got the Washington Capitals, you got the Washington Nationals, and now you got the Washington Commanders. Let's go, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling it. I don't care. I like the jerseys, but the reality of it is, man, for real, name don't mean nothing unless we start winning. You know what I mean? We got to win, and you know, we talking about Russell Wilson, maybe Aaron Rodgers. Who knows? We didn't get Matt Stafford last year. Obviously, we was trying to get him. We ain't lock him in.
Yeah, no,
we gotta start winning. We win. We do some things. We see what happens. So
yeah.
Them jerseys are tough though. Them black ones.
They are.
Ooh. Hey, and then you see the numbers, how they got the little details. Yeah. Hey, all the details, baby. Dallas don't look that good. Dallas don't look that good.
Well, speaking of Dallas, let's talk about them. Let's talk about Dallas, all right? So I think Dallas has, you know, one of the most talents. I think Jerry Jones does a great job putting y'all team together. it just y'all team don't put it together. You know, it's like I always tell people Dallas fans they either get too much praise or they get overkill. Y'all never in between.
Facts.
All right. So talk about. I want to hear what you guys say, Devon, because y'all underachieved tremendously this year. So let's talk.
So
Y'all were. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you a question before I answer that. Are you a Cowboy fan?
I'm not.
All right, cool. Makes sense. So here's my point. We only underachieve to people that's not a Cowboy fan. If you're not a real fan, because people that understand the Cowboys' history and what we have done, you understand that 12-5 record is the best record we've had in 5 years. Dude, look it up. The last time we had a record even close to that was, I want to say, 2016, 2017. As Dennis Googling it right now, I can see he Googling it. And I think we went 13-3 that year. But with that being said, you got to think about it. It's McCartney's second year, right? His first year there, Dak got hurt. Season went down crazy, right? We got Michael Parsons, rookie. Dan Quinn, his first year in Dallas. Kellen, his first year in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? We had a ton of young players. Like, I feel like the average age on our team right now is like 24 years old. We're super young. So when I say it's a disappointment, yeah, it's a disappointment, but I'm not disappointed at the fact that we lost, man. It's more or less, it was a play calling in that particular game. But overall, the whole season, I'm proud, man. We were 12-5. We won the division. We beat the Skins by 50. We had one of the top ranked offense and one of the top ranked defense. We have 7 Pro Bowlers, and all of them young. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm blown. We lost. I was there. Okay, I felt that in person.
Okay, dang.
Well, every time you showed up, they lose. You got to stop showing up.
Dennis, you haven't been to a professional football game, okay?
Hey, well, I'll be there next year.
All right, so then I do got. Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
Hey, I think the reason the Cowboys fans blow me is because their narrative just changes as their situations change. You feel me? Because if you would have asked him this a couple weeks ago, we are Super Bowl bound, and I got 100 points in it.
All right, next this. Going into a season, who's not going to want their team to win a Super Bowl? Are y'all kidding me?
Talking about
See, I go to season like, yeah, we'll probably finish.
So listen,
what?
Look, I wanted my team to go to the Super Bowl, right? That's a want. That's a want. You didn't see me like, hey, we going to the ship. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Dave, you had no chance of doing it. Your team sucked from the beginning of the season to the end.
Every year after year, when the Cowboys have a good team, they choke. When they have a bad team, they choke. They're chokers. Cowboys, and the C stands for choke.
That's terrible. We choked 50 up on y'all Bamas.
They came home. Okay.
As somebody said in the chat, you might have beat the football team, but you didn't beat the Commanders.
Bro, our whole team is coming back. We may lose 2 of our starters, bro. Our whole team is coming back. Dak just took a $16 million pay cut. Let that sink in. 16 mil. Go ahead, bro.
I don't think y'all underachieved. I think y'all was right on schedule. All right. Now I think y'all kind of did better than what I expected. But y'all overachieved here. But that 12-5 is overrated. You know what I mean? It's overrated. Let me tell you why. Y'all got 6 of those wins in our division. They're terrible. Everybody's bad in our division. Y'all only beat one team outside of our division. That's a winning record. Team.
Yo,
yeah,
okay.
There'll be one team. That's a Patriot. That's the only team I beat outside of the Eagles.
Hear me out. And this is what kills me. Go look at Green Bay and go look at their division. They claim we have the worst division, but when you look at Green Bay's division, all those teams are beyond horrible. But when it comes to the Cowboys, it's like you only beat those people. But Green Bay had the number 1 seed off of
You're
all
right, though.
sorry teams.
But Green Bay also beat the Rams. They also beat the Bengals. Who else they beat? They beat some good
Cardinals.
teams. The
Beat the
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
You know what I mean?
They beat multiple teams over 500.
Exactly.
Good winning record.
The only playoff team y'all
We did
beat this
too.
year were the Eagles twice. And those 2 games, one of them, they didn't play their first string. And the first time, Jalen Hurts threw like 50 passes. And because y'all didn't see the number 1 rushing attack, Jalen Hurts. And y'all beat the Patriots, who like you saw what Bill Mafia did to them. So, but hey, y'all were the best team in the division. So I will give y'all that. Y'all just gotta bounce back with the play calling, like y'all said. Play calling was terrible. Y'all 2 passes.
Play calling. Honestly, I'm blown we brought back Kellen, man. But honestly, listening to Michael Irvin and Shannon Sharp talk about it today, it makes sense, man. Because prior to the end of the season, we had a number 1 offense. So Kellen, hopefully he learned his lesson and he could get it together. You know what I'm saying? He's young too as well. So these guys gotta learn. Our team is young. People gotta understand that we have a young mob. That's why Jerry brought everybody back. No one got fired. And trust me, he could have got Sean Payton with no problem. Him and Sean are boys.
Yeah, he might come.
And he live in Dallas.
He might come next.
Sean he didn't want to be a loser.
All right, let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. You know, I'm getting dizzy with this Cowboy talk. You know, so look, like me talking about the Cowboy, the L might show up my forehead. I don't know. All right, so look, let's talk about Bills Mafia real quick. All right,
let's go.
So look, all right, look. I like Josh Allen. I do. All right, I like Josh Allen. I even had people tell me Dak was better than Josh Allen, but that's not in here. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah. So. But let's talk about. I want you to tell me about Josh. Like, what would you rank Josh Allen, Cottrell, like in the quarterback ranks? Like what would you rank him?
He's up there with the elites, bro, because he's progressively gotten better his 4 years. Every year he's outplaying himself. Every year, you know what I'm saying. This year he's way more poised. Our defense let us down. You know what I'm saying. Josh don't play defense. You know what I'm saying. So I can't be more like happy with his progress because it's only gonna get better with the track record he's going. It's only gonna get better. We just got to tighten. Our starting cornerback was hurt. You know what I'm saying? They call him bad plays on defense, but you know what I'm saying? He did what he had to do in big games. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask him to do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So I love his progression. I love. I would like to see because last year our wide receivers he was spreading the ball around, but I like the way he's doing because he's taking command of the team, this franchise. You know what I'm saying? We haven't had that since Flutie. You know what I'm saying? The last quarterback that was good was Flutie. You know what I'm saying? So this is what Bills Mafia need. Like we need to start with the quarterback. They build around the quarterback, and finally we got a consistent system. You know what I'm saying? McDermott's been there for years, so they growing with each other. So shut up there.
You also need a running back.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's true. Josh is the number 1 running back on the team. But we got hopefully we can pull something in free agency. We need some vets because Singletary was good when we had Frank Gore. You know what I'm saying? That was rookie season. He was, but you know what I'm saying? And then now Frank Gore, Singletary was doing okay, so they got rid of Gore, but our running game suffered for like 2 years. But you know what I'm saying? They're gonna bounce back and make some better moves.
Yeah.
You know?
Y'all can borrow Pollard if you want to borrow Pollard, man. I'll let y'all hold him for.
What you need to do is you need to let him borrow Zeke, and I need to keep on.
Think so?
Dennis, I can't talk to you, bro.
He outperformed Zeke. He outperformed Zeke this year without question. But this is what I will say about Josh. I do think Josh, this year he was definitely a top 10 quarterback. I don't know if I can put him in the upper echelons just yet with like your Aaron Rodgers, your Pat Mahomes. I don't know if I can give him. I can't give him that just yet. I need to see a little bit more from him.
In top 10, where would he be? In your top 10, where would he be? What number?
He might be, I would say maybe like around that 5 or maybe looking at maybe 5, maybe 6.
Out of the 100 players, he was number 10.
Quarterbacks, and you bring up Aaron Rodgers. Overrated, man.
What?
How many Super Bowls have Aaron Rodgers been to? He got about 90 MVPs, 1 Super Bowl.
Okay.
He's the regular season champ. Let's give him that.
Okay. Are we talking about overall? First off, are we talking about overall career? Are we talking about what happened this season? If we're talking about what happened, I'm keeping it.
Career. He's a regular season champ every year.
But even with career, who in the league today you'll put over him?
Brady.
Brady retired.
Wait, we're not talking about Brady at this point. He's done.
We know Brady.
Aaron Rodgers up in there. Who's going to pick Aaron up? Oh,
okay, well, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Since you brought this up, because I really was trying to keep it regular season, because even if you keep it to his regular season stats, he had over 5,000 yards passing, bro.
Bro, he's a regular season champ. That's why he was MVP.
What I'm saying, you're talking about upper echelon. Aaron Rodgers is dangerous. I'm sorry.
He's dangerous enough to get to a Super Bowl. He's dangerous enough to get home field advantage and lose.
Okay, but check me out though.
Thank you for that.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers scares. Aaron Rodgers and Brady have a scare effect when it comes down to the last 2 minutes.
How
1
dare
minute,
you put them in the same
30
sentence?
seconds.
How
Aaron
dare you
Rodgers,
put
this
Aaron
is
Rodgers?
dangerous, bro.
Brady has rings, bro. With this MVP,
We're not talking about.
Aaron Rodgers is the regular season champ.
Ron, we're not talking about rings. He just said this season, where would I put him? We're not talking about career, buddy.
I'm just saying you always mention Aaron Rodgers, bro. He's overrated, man. He's overrated.
Who's your top quarterbacks?
Okay,
who, my top quarterback?
Yeah, who's your top quarterbacks?
Well, Brady's gone. Definitely Pat Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. From this season, who would you put? Go ahead. Who would you put?
Pat Mahomes.
Dak
Prescott.
Oh, come on, God, stop.
Top 5?
I can't.
Nah, I'm lying. Dak top 10 though. He definitely top 10.
Oh man,
he's definitely.
Man. I think Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback, dog.
Top 10. Real quick, let me see something quick. Pat Mahomes, Matthew Stafford. It's not in order. Matthew Stafford, Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers. I'll put Kyler Murray over Dak.
Kyler Murray, you got to put Tom Brady in there. I mean, I'm talking about for last season.
Wait, Dak had a good. Well, I mean, I don't know, but look, with Josh Allen, I think Josh Allen is like right below, like somebody said, like it's Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers. I'm taking Brady out. Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and then it's like everybody. Then you could probably put Matthew in there if he wins this Super Bowl. You could probably put Matthew in there, and then it's Josh Allen. He's in that second tier. You know what I mean? And Mahomes in his way. Now look, I think he has a talent and everything, but he just has to prove it. You know what I mean? He has to go out and he has to beat one of these top tier quarterbacks, but he keep running to Mahomes and was hurting him. Like my man Davon said, I need a running back.
We do. and like I said, it didn't hurt when Tre'Davious White, our Pro Bowler cornerback, is done.
Yeah, you're right. And then you got dudes that calling on the last 13 seconds was terrible.
We had second string dudes. I didn't even know who was on the team. I didn't even know their name. Like, who are they checking?
Trey, are you talking about defense or are we talking about your quarterback? Because I'm trying to figure out how does your quarterback affect your quarterback?
Our quarterback doesn't. Well, you don't know anything about this because y'all don't have one. Y'all got a beer guy. I think he's a beer guy. So we're talking about quarterbacks. Our quarterback doesn't play defense. He did what he had to do. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ty, okay. Well, of course you say that, but no, because he did what he had to do. Our defense was lacking. We got to stop them. Yeah, but our defense was selling. Like they was calling terrible plays. Like,
no, I like Josh Allen, bro. Look. I ain't never telling me on that. I like Josh. Like I said, I agree with Joe. I just need to see just a little bit more from Josh Allen. He's got to be
like what
top tier. He's got to be the top tier guy.
I understand that, but like, what else do you need to see from him? He don't play defense. Like we brought us back and we had the game won.
That's just how it is.
Same thing Aaron Rodgers do. Get to the playoffs.
He do his part.
You don't think Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now?
Aaron Rodgers, he's one of the best. But he's a regular season champ.
He's not being realistic. He's saying it because he hates them.
No, he's a regular season champ, dog. Like I just don't like people put him on this high pedestal. The whole Green Bay thing, all through the season, yeah, they're the number one team. They the number one team, but when we was like had the same record, they were saying they was number one team, and we have our record because of our division, but their division was worse. So what makes Green Bay different than us?
Look, they beat people over 500. That's what we're trying to say all year.
I understand.
Go ahead, Dave.
I understand, Ron, where he's coming from. Now, of course, Green Bay has beat greater teams during the season and stuff than the Cowboys. They proved themselves more, but we kind of bashed the Cowboys for not doing nothing in the playoffs, because the goal of this thing is to get a ring. So I feel Ron when he say, you know what I'm saying, it's beautiful to be like, I got 50 winning records in a row and one ring. You know what I'm saying? That kind of is like, like that's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's like a team that keep getting to the playoffs and you don't never do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
he's like the Dan Marino of this era.
Well, he's like the
guy.
He did win though.
Dan Rogers has a ring, bro. He's already surpassed Dan.
But they wrong. I agree with you. Like he is like I killed Aaron Rodgers after he lost. You know what I mean? Like it was his fault, and that's how he is. Like somebody asked me early in the season, "You think Green Bay gonna win?" I'm like, I don't know, man. We say this every year. Every year I feel like they get the number 1 seed and they choke in the playoffs. You know, so I feel you. But their loss is way different from y'all loss. The 49ers actually beat y'all. They lost through special teams. That's like fluke stuff, bro. Like, but
snatch y'all chain.
But yeah, y'all. So the last thing I want to ask you guys, you know, let's get back to y'all project, Seek and Find project. Let's talk to the people which I got next, which I got going on next right now. Like, what's some things you guys working on?
Man, right now we're working on staying negative from COVID.
Got you. That's a good goal.
But no, man, all seriously, man. I took a booking today. We have like maybe 3 gigs coming up in April and 1 coming up in March. We have a meeting with the fellas coming up soon to talk about our new schedule, man, so we get back in the studio and put out some more music, man. But it's really been a challenge through this pandemic, man. The last time we had went out, man, I talked to the guys and we said, okay, we're gonna get together, we're gonna do a pop-up. We did 3 gigs in 1 day. Super cool, had a great time, man. But then by the next week, I had 6 of my members positive for COVID. So honestly, for me, I don't know if the guys go out, they do their thing, but for me, on my dime, or them just trusting me to get these gigs, and they go out and get infected with COVID and possibly get infected their families, man, like that kind of hit hard. So I really took a vacation on booking anything. But time is going on. The guys are healthy, so we're gonna try to get back out there with some new precautions that I'm putting in place for these promoters that's trying to book us.
Yeah. You know, I feel that. You know, you don't want to be something that you putting together and then people catch COVID. You don't want to be responsible for that. Like, dang, I put my team in a bad situation. So that's very responsible of you doing that. You know, but are y'all like working on any new music though, like in the studio or stuff like that?
We will be soon, man. We will be soon, man. Me and Dennis have been in talks. I've been talking to the guys. We should be back in the studio by the end of this month, for sure.
Let's get it. All right, y'all. Y'all heard it from them. Seek and Find project. Appreciate you guys for coming on. I really do. It's talking sports. We might get y'all on again. We gotta get y'all on again.
Man.
That was fun. Y'all was going at it. Yeah, we need more time.
This is normal.
Yeah, we need more time. I can see we need more time.
It gets worse in the chat.
Hey, I see y'all in the private chat. Y'all funny, man. Y'all hilarious, man. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Really appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe out there in this COVID situation. Keep making y'all music. Keep growing and shining. All right, y'all.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, bro. Appreciate it,
bro.
All right, cool. All right. There you go. You got Seek and Find, guys, project. All right, so let's wrap this up, y'all. So we got Read a Ticker. Read a Ticker, guys. Like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm used to somebody else being on with me. This is kind of weird, just me here by myself. But like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, share this video with somebody. Once we end this video, it will end automatically, and then you can rewatch it right there. It's gonna be on YouTube. All right, we got a few competitions. I brought them up earlier. We're gonna post on our social medias. All right, and yeah, guys. Like I said, my mom have a book that's out. It's called Cotton Candy Skies. Check it out. It's on Amazon. It's only $10. So go ahead and book that for you and your children. And that's all we have for you guys today. And guess what? We'll see y'all at the next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. We really appreciate that. If you are listening to this on you or watching this on YouTube, we would like for you to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, etc., we would like for you to follow us on those platforms. Also hit the notification button so you can be notified when we're out. And last but not least, no matter what platform you're listening to or you're watching it on, share it with someone you know, and they could be part of the movement also. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.